Troubling allegations are hanging over a private school for young boys in Ontario. Claims that staff there have allegedly abused students. That has now resulted in a string of lawsuits. CTV's Kamil Karamali spoke exclusively with one alleged victim who wants to ensure what he says happened to him never happens to anyone else.
It's an Ontario-based boarding school that prides itself on inspiring young boys, but Robert Land Academy south of Hamilton now combating allegations of abuse and humiliation.
It's obviously, still affecting me.
This former student whose ID is protected under a court-ordered publication ban says his 3 years at the school in the late 90s was a nightmare that haunts him to this day.
It made me feel like just less of a human. It made me feel depressed and alone and isolated.
He's now suing the school for $3.5 million, claiming his supervising student began unwanted and non-consensual sexual activities with him. That same year, that same student allegedly escalated his sexual assaults, demanding oral sex.
When he finally was able to come forward with it, he was accused of having brought it on himself. He was treated as though he had somehow instigated it.
His letters home filled with pleas, begging for help from his parents, who eventually pulled him out of the school. But he may not be alone. There have been multiple lawsuits from former students claiming staff physically abused and humiliated them.
The allegations of abuse go up to at least 2010. So we have heard of patterns of abuse that don't appear to have been isolated.
His hope now, putting the military-style school on notice with this latest suit, might force some real change.
You ask anybody that was there with me, it happened to them, it happened to me. I don't know how to fix a school that's completely broken.
Robert Land Academy tells CTV News these alleged incidents don't reflect the values of the school and has now put one of the staff members on leave. Heather.
Kamil Karamali reporting from Toronto.